Hey guys, I'm Nara here again with Fathom Realty, and I am very excited to introduce you to Kathy today. And she actually owns 3 businesses in the area, and I am very eager to know more about them. And down the road, I'm going to ask her about a history of Lorton, because it looks like she's been here for a long time, and I think we're going to learn a lot of interesting things about it. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, nice to be here.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Okay.
So tell us about your businesses. You have 3.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had, we're here in Occoquan. We have our first location on Mill Street, 125 Mill Street, right by the bridge, easy parking.
Mm-hmm.
Bar J actually originated back in Lorton.
Mm-hmm.
Back in 1981, my parents, my mom and dad and myself, we opened up a little, well, we used to call it a little dive joint, and turned it into a family restaurant.
Nice.
It was right next door to Booth Feeds.
Yeah.
Right on Route 1, and we actually got our name put out there probably around 1984 when we had won the Washington, D.C.'s Best Chili Cook-Off.
Wow.
And from that point on, I've had bragging rights to say I have the best Texas chili in town. So, yeah, we started out in Lorton, and we've still got a lot of our old customers finding us still. There might be some people out there that don't know we're reopened.
Yeah.
We just reopened 2 years ago in February. Great following. It's so good to see all of our old customers come back and see us, and all the kids grow up.
Yeah.
You know, and now
they
they're
come with
bringing their
families,
kids.
right?
Yes,
And
yes.
and it's just 5 minutes from Lorton, really. It's just
Yeah.
down 123, a quick drive. In case you're not familiar with Occoquan, you have to come check it out. What else? I know you have a coffee shop.
Okay, so we are right here on, it's actually on Commerce Street, 301 Commerce. You can also get on here by Poplar. There's 2 entrances. We decided that Occoquan needed a coffee shop, you know, and we open early, 6 a.m. in the mornings during the week, and Saturdays and Sundays at 7.
Yeah, it's not like I've seen Starbucks here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't do Starbucks.
We like
Occoquan is
family.
really okay.
We like family owned.
Right.
And I
the
think
name
that's
of the coffee shop is?
That is the GrindNCrepe.
GrindNCrepe,
Yeah.
and it's really nice place. I mean, great coffee, great food. I've checked it out. Legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that menu was compiled of just all kinds of different flavors. We have breakfast crepes, savory crepes. We named all the crepes and the paninis. We also had paninis after my family members. The Aunt Jackie is my mom. The Pop is my dad.
Wow.
You know, some people go, an Aunt Arnold.
Yeah.
Now that was my aunt, and my
wow.
pop named her Arnold Janice. And, you know, these are, you know, some of them you might say, Aunt Cretia.
Yeah.
That's an old name, but that was my great aunt in
Right.
North Carolina.
So when you come to visit, you know, you will see those names. Yes, you will know where they come from now. That you know, after watching this interview. Right. So and the third one is?
And the third one we just recently opened up December, and we call it Third Base Pizza. And frozen custard. We thought that Occoquan needed pizza, and we love frozen custard. And the Third Base actually originates from my father's first restaurant that he owned in Manassas, in Old Town Manassas, which is now Oakwas. Back in 1980, he had that, and I'd asked him, once we had started these restaurants and we went to the third one, we kept saying, now my son Josh and myself, he builds them.
Yeah.
I run them, and everything happens. But he says, Mom, I'm going to the third one.
Yeah.
And he goes, Third Base, just like Pop's first restaurant. You'd think he would mind if we called it that.
Right.
And my father was just so proud to say yes.
Yeah.
He was very proud of both of us.
Nice.
You know.
And I will definitely put the locations within this video as well as under the video, so you will know exactly where all those places are. And go check them out. You know, again, you know, we're trying to shop local. This whole website idea is to try and stay within the community and stay within Lorton vicinity and find those places where we didn't know existed. Like if I haven't met you, I wouldn't know that there's this bar, there's this place, there's this pizza place. We wouldn't know. And so the hope is to bring, you know, people to locally try you guys out and maybe fall in love with you and become, you know, for life, you know, your clients.
Right, because spring is coming, and each of our locations has patios.
Yeah, okay.
The bar J Chilli Parlor overlooks the river.
The river.
And I think it's the most beautiful.
Well, I'll definitely
setting.
come to check it out. It's an Occoquan, and Occoquan, if you don't know, it's a really beautiful place with a lot of small shops and restaurants and places to sit and enjoy the water view, and it's just really beautiful place. And it's only 5 minutes from Lorton, so
that's it.
You need to
so many other shops here.
Absolutely, it's a really nice outing for the whole day, and it's a lot of fun. Well, let me ask you about the history of Lorton, since you've been here for so long. How did it look 30 years ago?
It's not even that long ago. My grandparents actually lived right behind Pohick Church, so I was always there. I was always there, working out in the garden and whatnot. And it was dirt roads back then. It was dirt roads. Route 1 was only 2 lanes. And they were barely paved.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of older type shops. There wasn't any really corporate places that came around. I guess the malls started up probably in the late 80s. And the family businesses started feeling that. They really did. But Lorton itself was, you had Lorton Auto Parts. They used to come to Bar J on Saturday mornings and order their breakfasts, and during the week their lunch specials. There was a lot of family businesses. And, not that I'm against corporate, it's not that. Business is business.
Yeah.
But I think that's something, too, that we've tried to bring back to
the mom and pop shops,
the places, when you walk in, they
know the owners,
I try to, venture, I go in we call it the triangle. I've got the triangle of restaurants. And I'm at every location 3-4 times a day. So...
It was easy because it wasn't too many to visit. But what about the housing? What type of houses were there?
There were
none.
there were single-family homes
and spread out.
Yes, and spread out. Yards were really yards. Homes were on acre lots. My grandparents had 2.5 acres, and we had a garden. And I used to say it was as big as a football field, but I was little. So now when I drive by it, it's about a third of a football field. But what a great place to grow up. I mean, Lorton, my grandparents lived there, and we actually grew up here in Woodbridge. But it was only a hop, skip, and a jump, to get on over there. We were there every weekend, most of the time visiting my grandparents and working in the garden. And all my cousins would be there. But it was a great childhood.
Well, is there any place in Lorton that that's kind of left from that era where families can come and enjoy?
Pohick Park was a good spot for us to go.
Park?
And no, we didn't really have to go out too far because
everything was right there.
We were right there, with our families. I mean, back in the day, the creeks were the place to go.
Not anymore.
So, I mean, you go through the woods, and that was our playground.
And you'll find this, now it's all built up.
It's all built up, or God forbid, you don't want your kids out in the woods. You don't know what's out there anymore.
Not anymore.
It's a different life. It really is.
Well, I have a question and I have to ask because I do ask everybody that I interview.
Okay.
Can you offer an incentive or a discount for anyone who comes to one of the 3 places that you own and mentions park bench or interview? What can you offer us?
Well, I think 10% off their food ticket. We don't do any discounts on alcohol drinks. We do serve alcohol and beer at the Bar J and at Third Base. But I think 10%, get you through the door because I know you're going to want to come back.
So make sure you let your staff know.
That's it.
So you guys mention park bench or interview and get that 10% off of the food ticket, or I don't know how you call it, food.
Off your total ticket.
Total ticket. Okay.
Yeah.
And try it. Let's see. Maybe we can grow your following, and we'll have today's kids come back later on, right?
That's right. Well,
thank you so much. This was quite informative, and I hope to see you in the community. I will be definitely coming and checking out once the weather is warmer.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, and that's the whole thing. It's getting ready to get really nice, and it's time to get out and get some family walks in. Because, like I said, there's so many different shops in town here to visit. And you've always, you know, there's plenty of places to walk off that meal you just had.
Yes, yes.
And start off at the GrindNCrepe
and
breakfast.
spend some more money on those little
Start in the morning
yeah.
with breakfast, right? And then you've got lunch, then you've got dinner.
Yeah.
And one thing I didn't mention though, above the Third Base restaurant, we're right on the corner of Commerce. We're right across from Mom's Apple Pie. I actually have a bed and breakfast. I didn't mention that. I have 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
So actually I have 4 businesses.
Okay.
But we do have a bed and breakfast with 3 rooms, and you can actually find that on Airbnb. Or just come in or give us a call at the restaurant, and we'll set you up for. We've already had lots of people enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of did the decor of the older version, and
like
that is actually
in line of
right. Well, it really is. It's Third Base is located in Mimi Davis's old home, so we are in Mimi Davis's house.
Oh wow.
And I think she likes us there.
Wow. But I think every house you come, you know, in Occoquan, you'll see a piece of history, you know, like definitely,
it's over
definitely
100 years
worth
old.
checking out. Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Definitely check you guys out. I'll try your food. I tried the crepes. That they were good. So now next is the bar.
Right. And I hate to do this, but one more thing. We do offer gluten-free. We just started gluten-free crepes. We have gluten-free pizza. The
what about
pizza
vegan?
crust, and we have a vegan. And
I'm vegan, so.
our J Chilli Parlor, we work with you too on the non-gluten and the vegan.
Cool.
So we have those.
So you have
other,
something for everybody.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's a struggle to find a place who would, you know. And in a restaurant, I end up just going and ordering a salad, and I ask them to take the cheese out, to take this out and that out.
Right.
It's nice to have options because my husband is a carnivore; he eats meat. So we want to find places where both of us can
you're getting the vegan
enjoy.
pie.
I can have a vegan,
and he's getting the meat lover.
Exactly, exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Great.
Yeah, great.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you.
Alrighty, y'all have a great day.
You too. Bye, guys.
See us.